cracking. How's everyone doing in La La Land? Everything good? You know, friendships are tough these days. There's a reason that a friendship is like getting into a ship on a boat with someone. And sometimes there's mutiny in a friendship. A lot of times. Because as soon as you enter into that relationship, that friendship, they start trying to impose their ideas a lot of times, and then they get offended because you don't accept them. You know what I'm saying? And God gives us free will. God gives us control. God gives us, in my 2 cents, not control so someone else can control us, or so we can ask someone else how to control our lives. Like we need a master. We need to ask someone for directions to the most important things in life. You know what I mean? You can ask directions how to find someone's address when you're going down a road, but no one knows what happens when you die, except for, there are records that Christ came back and resurrected. And he's the only saint. He came after Krishna, came after Buddha, but his story is different. But the way of enlightenment is the same as Buddha and Krishna in a sense. When you take all the bullshit that everyone else added to, just like if you want to make it in the music business these days, you got to change your music. Like big. I would never sacrifice my music for that. I had an option one time when I was about 21. This place in Cali, they wanted to take one of my songs. It says, "Oh yeah, we really like it, but we want to. We'll pay you some royalties, but we want to have someone else sing it. We want to do this. We want to change this. We want to change the lyrics." Well, then it's not yours, right? As soon as someone starts trying to control you, and that relationship takes 2 wings to fly. You got to compromise. That's why I'm still single, looking for that right lady, but it's hard to trust anyone. And I'll tell you what, one easy way to lose a friend is to call the cops on them and have them perform a welfare check. A welfare check, you can look into it, especially in New Mexico. It doesn't end well. And how do you think these cops would like someone showing up on their property unannounced where it says no trespassing, walking around with your body armor and gun? That's not a messenger of peace. That's not a servant, protect and serve. That's a military personnel walking around, a stranger walking around on my property, intimidating my 7 dogs, 4 puppies. I still can't believe you did that, Don. I still can't believe you called the cops on me. And you can call whatever, to have a welfare check because you're worried about me. Hey, I'm sorry, everyone dies, okay? I can't even save myself, so I can't save you. So that's kind of where this relationship is at. We all got to go inside, contact our own Buddha, our own Christ, the God within, the true God within that isn't about passion. And, you know, we all know we were in touch when we were children. That's why Christ talks about we must develop the childlike mind. I'm paraphrasing. But I tell you what, you want to lose a friend in about 5 seconds? Call the cops on them for a welfare check. You know what I'm saying? But it's about time this world got some control, you know? Because it's ridiculous. Come back. Good check out the full moon. Early spring here. Come on back. Can I go outside? No? Okay. What up, Scary? Scary there. Oh, yeah. Full moon tonight. That's a pretty bright moon. Moon will be landing over there soon. We don't land on the moon, the moon lands on us. It's a luminescent, transparent object. But it's wild, you know, the moon will be over there about this time of night. It is 6:30. It'll be over there. But yeah, early spring, and that's it. That's all, folks. Back to the control. Shout out to the 1 million people in the chat.